Well, hello, hello. Welcome to Built by BIPOC. Thank you so much for joining. All right, I have a question for you all. Is your LinkedIn profile just a glorified digital resume, or is it a valuable asset for you and your business? If you are a new coach or consultant or online service provider and you haven't updated your LinkedIn profile yet, you might be missing out on a golden client magnet and lead sales generator. So I hear all the time that people think that LinkedIn is just for job hunting. And this is so far from the truth. I just cringe sometimes when I hear new entrepreneurs tell me that they're working on this website when all they need to do potentially is start with optimizing their LinkedIn profile. So today on Built by BIPOC, Business Tips and Mindset Shifts, we're going to talk about why LinkedIn should be your first business website and why your LinkedIn profile might be all you need to build credibility, showcase your expertise, and attract clients. Well, thank you so much, Gail, for joining me. My name is Carissa Begonia. I'm a business coach for BIPOC entrepreneurs, a LinkedIn sales and marketing expert, and top voice. I'm a second generation Filipino American daughter of immigrants and the first and only in my family to start my own business. I truly believe that entrepreneurship is a catalyst for equity and that designing our lives is the path to liberation. And at Conscious Exchange, we're creating this ecosystem and a movement where BIPOC entrepreneurs can exchange ideas, words, energy, services to achieve time, location, financial, and occupational freedom. And on the Built by BIPOC show, Business Tips and Mindset Shifts, we're creating inspiration and opportunities for ourselves, our families, and our communities to thrive. Here, I'll share answers to common questions I hear from entrepreneurs, as well as share tips to avoid or fix common mistakes that I often see and hear entrepreneurs make. So thank you so much for joining. I'll also say that I invite you to DM me and we can connect further if you really enjoyed anything you heard here today. So let's just get into it. All right. So why LinkedIn should be your first business website? So the first main reason, right, that to set you up for success is professional credibility. So LinkedIn is a trusted platform for people, for professionals, right? Everyone knows this platform as the professional platform. And so people are on here for work, for business. Here you can, there's sections for you to highlight your skills, your experiences, your achievements, and really position yourself as an expert in your field and build trust with your audience, right? There's a whole sections of, that was probably your old resume about places you've worked before, some volunteer activities you've done, any boards you're on, right? So you want to keep that all on there because that's part of the vetting process when people are looking you up, right? That's actually a benefit for you to have all that information, all your past work history on there. So again, people can see that you're not just a new kid on the block. You might be new to your business, but you're a very experienced expert. All right. And when you pair that, just on the profile with adding new content regularly, so updating your profile with posts, articles, content just to keep your audience engaged. You could do newsletters, you could be doing events, right? And all of this to really keep people informed about your latest activities, your new offers, just insights into your industry, all these different ways in which you can really build your personal brand and your thought leadership. All right, so number 2 is built-in networking, right? Again, because people know LinkedIn as the professional platform, people are here to do business, right? They're here to talk to people. They're here to network. They're here to meet people. So take advantage of that. It's already expected. And, if you know better and you're not DMing people with super spammy messages and you do it correctly, you do networking correctly, then the opportunities are endless, right? You can meet so many folks on here. There are about, I believe that LinkedIn actually crossed the 1 billion user line already. So tell me there's definitely someone that you can connect to on this platform. All right, number 3 is SEO benefits. So this is probably one of my favorite reasons why y'all should be on LinkedIn, because of the SEO optimization. So one exercise you can do right away, right now, is go ahead and Google yourself. very likely your LinkedIn profile is going to come up. And that's because LinkedIn profiles are highly ranked by search engines. And so it really increases your online visibility, making it easier for potential clients to find you. Alternatively, if you are building a website, you're going to have to put in that SEO keyword search or marketing towards getting visibility towards your website, right? So you could either go the hard route and do that, or you can go the easy route and take advantage of what LinkedIn already has, which is, again, being highly ranked by search engines. All right, number 4 is cost effectiveness. So this is very similar to when I see people and I cringe when people say that they're working on their websites, because it's taken them some time. Building a website, if you do not know, if you haven't started this yet, or maybe you have and you're kind of working on it, it takes a while. We're so used to websites just being like available to us because just kind of how we look at like businesses, right? Whether we're buying products, physical products, or any services, very likely you're going to their website, right? It takes a minute to build that. It just doesn't happen like this. And so because you think about like the branding, overall branding and colors and fonts and stuff that you want to pick for a website, you're thinking about your photos. So now I got to do a brand photo shoot. And then forget it, just even the technology of building that. So, people are either doing things on Wix or on Squarespace, or they are hiring someone to build them a custom website on, say, WordPress, right? And, so either spending thousands of dollars, I've heard people spend up to over 10 grand on developing a website, or doing it themselves, which is still thousands of dollars in lost hours for you. Because just think about if you're going to apply your own hourly rate to building your own website, and very likely you're probably not, unless you're a graphic designer or a web designer, you're probably not a Wix or a Squarespace expert. You're going to spend hours between writing copy, taking photos, technology, just placing all the, getting the design to be exactly how you want it to be, and still potentially end up with a janky website, right? So you put all that time and effort with a low ROI when all you might have really needed to do in the beginning is optimize that LinkedIn profile, right? And then, like I said in the earlier step, you're still going to have to also do all the SEO work that goes into getting visibility to your website after you built the thing. So let's take the smart route or the faster route, if you will, and update your LinkedIn profile first. Okay, next, number 5 is testimonials and endorsements. So we all know that people really need some time, especially these days, to develop trust with their coaches, with their consultants, people that they really want to hire and work with, right? And so testimonials, endorsements, and such are more important than ever. Think about when you are potentially buying a product on Amazon and you're looking at all those reviews on there, right? It's the same thing that people are doing with you as a service provider. They're going to your website, they're going to your LinkedIn profile to vet you and to say like, okay, is this person legit? How much experience do they have? Like, are they going to be able to deliver on the service that they say they provide? Right? So what LinkedIn has is a button, a section for recommendations that makes it super easy for you to push a button and ask your clients, ask people who have worked with you, past even colleagues, for recommendations. So making this whole process super seamless. Sometimes you'll have to work with a third-party tool to be able to more easily automatically get recommendations or get testimonials. LinkedIn already does it for you, right? Super easy, right there, push a button. So take advantage of that. And then lastly, my 6th kind of reason for using your LinkedIn profile over a website is lead generation. We've talked about LinkedIn being a professional tool. What LinkedIn also has is our professional platform. What LinkedIn also has are tools for search, right? So you can put in keyword searches, titles of people that you want to work with, the company names, right? You could search for all of that within the search bar of LinkedIn. But what they also have is then the ability to send messages and DMs, emails to these potential folks, and generate leads and really help you develop and nurture those relationships with potential clients. So I talk about multiple ways with my clients on how you could be generating warm leads, not cold leads, warm leads through LinkedIn. And the first thing that they're going to do when they're going to say like, hey, should I even connect with this person? When you send a connection request, they're going to look at your profile and determine whether or not you are someone that they want to actually be friends with, right? So without you optimizing it, getting your banner updated, getting your profile picture updated, your about section, and really putting content on there, and really using all the different, really optimizing all parts of that LinkedIn profile, you decrease your chance of people wanting to say yes to your connection request. So make it easy for folks, and make it an obvious yes, and optimize all those pieces. All right, friends. So those are all my tips for you of why I really believe that you should be updating your LinkedIn profile over creating a website when you are newer to coaching and consulting or being a service provider. And so if those tips were helpful, I know you might have some questions, so please feel free to drop those in the comments so I can answer them. And I'll say, if you do want to stand out in a crowded marketplace and learn how you can leverage every section of that LinkedIn profile, and really position yourself as a go-to expert in your industry, then download my free LinkedIn Limelight Playbook. It's a step-by-step guide for you to optimize your LinkedIn profile, and the link will be in the comments. So let me get into the questions. One question that I often get from folks when they're thinking about updating their profiles is, what if I have a job and I don't want to change my profile just yet? Or I don't want my boss and my coworkers seeing all the things that I'm doing to build my business because I'm a side hustler. Well, I have a few different solutions that I share with my clients, but one main one that I want to share with you today is using a business page. So in addition to creating or updating your personal profile, right? For me, Carissa will update that personal profile. You can also create and update and optimize your business page. So Conscious Exchange for me. And that, it's an alternative. It's not the best solution because really people still want to connect with other humans on the platform. But, if you have some reservations of really putting all this activity on your profile, then all good. Go ahead and create a business page and do your activity there. You can still put polls out there, do posts, connect with people, invite people to follow that page. So you can do a lot of the same activity. And that's a really great interim solution. All right, friends, thank you so much again for joining me today on Built by BIPOC, Business Tips and Mindset Shifts. If you have any more questions, you can send me a DM, or you can drop them in the comments and I'll continue to look at them. And again, if you want to unlock the full potential of your LinkedIn profile and grow your business, then I invite you to download my free LinkedIn Limelight Playbook. It's a step-by-step guide on how you can optimize your LinkedIn profile and elevate your online presence. The link is in the comments. Thank you all so much again for joining, and I will see you next time. Cheers to building our liberatory futures together. Bye.